Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome back to Fallout 4 and the Mechanic. We're going to open this door. I was going to say, you know, let's deal with this guy first, but let's live dangerously. Hang on, is there anything in there? Nope. Alright, let's open the door. Remote control, open door. Did it do anything? No, okay.
Picking up hostile life sign. Peekaboo!
There are rad roaches though. Where? Okay, it's just the one. Turpentine.
It's sad this level of technology is like a lost art.
Seems like it's just somewhere to loot, eh? Nothing too special. Activate demo mode. Server status. Note from management. Well, we gotta read that at least. Cooper, I don't understand what's so hard about this. All I'm asking you to do is turn off the military protocols on the robot shipment we got last night, so we can put them on demo mode in the store. How hard could that be? You know computers. Are you too busy reading comics and playing games? Grow up, and be a team player. Mr. Felix. So if we activate demo mode, server status, server's offline. I've activated demo mode.
Approach. Hold.
Hey,
Right
there you go. Yep, that's why I should have taken them out first. Okay. Yeah, we'll go first person for this one. Luckily, the whole place isn't crawling with robots because I've taken out most of them.
It appears someone is shooting what you could hide from me.
Come on, Codsworth, you got this. This guy's only got one arm.
Come at me. Ha! I'm supposed to be impressed.
Alright, they're actually not that tough. I usually find robots to be a lot tougher than that.
R&R on Uncle Sam's dime.
What? Was that you? Okay. That weirded me out a little bit. Did Codsworth just go like all Uncle Sam on us? It just occurred to me I don't actually know what Codsworth's companion quest is. So, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't Codsworth. And I'm just smoking something. But, okay, so that was it, pretty much. That was the entirety of What's Electronics? There's like one more robot. In the office, I think. So let's deal with that one at least. Oh, fuck. And it just happens to be a legendary.
How Uncle Sam deals with commie maggots!
Okay, so it's those guys that are Uncle Samming. Okay. Now it makes sense. Now I don't feel so crazy. Oh, dude, why did I leave just that guy? Why did I not take him out?
Die for your country!
I'm so gonna pay for this. I'm gonna pay so hard. He's not coming after me though. This seems to be a theme with legendaries at the moment. Is this a bug or something? Yeah, what this has to be. This can't be right. I'm shooting him. That's got to be a bug, guys. I've never seen behavior like that before. Wouldn't you think that a legendary robot would drop something more interesting instead of giving the worst loot in this entire building? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it. But hopefully we got some experience from that. Like we would have, but how much is the real question. So I'm kind of itching. Well, we're like 7 episodes in at this point. I'm kind of itching to do the DLC. I know they suggest level 15, but I'm not sure if that's actually when it opens up. I know how it works. We will get a radio signal transmission thing, distress call, and then we figure it. We head towards it, and there's an encounter, and that's how it starts. But I assume that it only occurs when we get to level 15. I don't know. What level are we now? Only level 5. Okay, we're a third of the way there. So, like, not really, because, of course, the levels get harder to attain the further we go. So that's Watts Electronics. I feel like now we can go home. And we can maybe start building some stuff, start crafting. I know we're going to get experience from that. So that's definitely going to be useful. Let's just make sure we've picked the area clean. Terminal. I can't imagine this is going to give us anything interesting. It's just memos and stuff. I know, sorry if you're really interested in that sort of thing, but I mean, I've kind of got to assume at this point that what we're doing here, a lot of you guys have done already, so you know. So I'd rather err on the side of not boring you with reading all that stuff. Rather than assuming that you haven't read it yourself. That being said, I am aware that some of you haven't played Fallout 4 yet. So I apologize if you're really interested in me reading that sort of stuff, but I think it's just it's for the best that we leave it alone. Okay, we'll place a marker and let's head out. That's a mole rat action. You know what? Mole rats, I'm not even going to waste my bullets on them. Oh, shit. No, I'm sorry, Codsworth. Alright. Is that everyone? Who's shooting at us? Raider Scavenger.
That'll leave a dent.
Oh, those fuckers. Hopefully there aren't too many of them. Oh, hello.
Having fun, huh? I can do this all day.
Lunch.
And then she woke up, and it was all a dream. Alright, so if you haven't seen my latest Real Talk vlog thing, I did mention that I thought episode 7, which I'd pre-recorded along with all the other previous 6 episodes, was a little bit boring, and you know, as you saw, we did die there, so I'm just going to skip ahead here. And I've done some stuff. I've been busy. We've got, well, of course, you know, our power armor thing there. We've set up a little kennel for dog meat. We've rearranged some of the workbenches, so it's a little bit more, you know, I don't know, it feels a little bit more open and space effective. So we've sort of got the power armor workstation still takes center stage, and we've got a little bit more room to work on it, and we've got some company in here. So now we can actually just close down, and you know, when it's raining and whatnot, and we can still work on our stuff, and it's all very nice and self-contained. Dog meat, you're in the way. Get out of here. We've also got a generator and a disco ball up here because I just couldn't resist. I wanted to play around with the lighting and whatnot. We've got a couple of floodlights that really don't do much, you know, which is kind of awkward. And there's a crow just like going off so bad in the background. I hope you can't hear that. It's quite annoying. It actually sounds like the phone's ringing, but it's not. It's just a goddamn crow. And I've got a couple of, you know, machine gun sentry turret things here to protect our workshop. We'll just open that up again. I also kind of wanted to put one on top. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I would like to build on top. Now that we've got the, what's it called? The I don't know, I can't remember what the DLC is called. The second DLC that allows you to capture certain creatures and whatnot. I would like to maybe set up some sort of arena. Let's just have a look at the boundaries of the level here. Yeah, we could like build right up to the road and have this sort of Thunderdome thing just in this front area and sort of use the roof of the Red Rocket truck stop as, I don't know, like spectating and whatnot. I also contemplated having the roof as the arena, which would also be cool. But then you couldn't see, you know, what was going on if you were down below. Then again, it still could work. I don't know. I just feel like from a real world, what is the safest course of action here? I feel like putting the wild creatures and enemies on top of where you live is maybe not the best idea, even though it would look really cool. But, you know, I'll take your suggestions into consideration. And I would like to, you know, play around with some stuff and move some shit around. All right, so, again, if you didn't watch the Real Talk vlog, I'm going to pose a question to you here. If you did watch the vlog, I'm sorry, you know the gist of it already. You can tune out for the next couple of seconds. So basically, I feel like this series is getting a little bit stagnant in that it's going on for quite a long time and not getting anywhere near where I wanted it to get. Ideally, I would have like prepared the character, gotten it to level 15 with the console, and jumped straight into the Automatron DLC. But I know there are, at the very least, a small vocal amount of you that dislike when I pre-prepare a character and want to see from level 1. And I understand the appeal there. I'm just concerned that it makes it can make the series boring, and I'm concerned that it's putting off potential new viewers. And I know, you know, it's kind of shitty to like prioritize new viewers or like the promise of new viewers that are not guaranteed over the viewers that I currently have. But by the same token, without new viewers, the series can't really continue anyway, if you know what I mean. We need to be constantly growing and progressing and whatnot. This is really nice. I like this mist effect. So, of course, I want to make these things as snappy and interesting and action-filled as possible. And part of that, I think, well, that would be really helped if we skipped ahead right now. Like, what level are we at? Level 6, you know, if we go up like another 9 levels, I think it's level 15 where the DLC unlocks. I would like to skip ahead and do that. So this is how I'm going to do it, because I know I have a hard time getting answers out of you guys sometimes. So I think what I'm going to do is my vote is going to count for 2. So I vote that we skip ahead to level 15 and do the DLC in the next episode. And we go on from there, and we're building robots and populating our settlement and doing some really cool stuff, maybe upgrading Codsworth and whatnot. That'd be really cool. So I'm voting that we do that, and my vote counts for 2. So I need at least 3 of you, assuming no one else, you know, votes with me on my side to skip ahead. I need at least 3 of you to vote against me. If we don't get 3, then we're skipping ahead, you know? The reason I'm doing that is, like I said, if past experience is any indication, you know, I'm probably not going to get a lot of people actually commenting and voicing their opinion one way or the other. And it's a little tricky to tell what the vast majority of you are thinking and what you would prefer based on that lack of feedback. And that's fine. You know, you're not obligated to give me feedback. So I've got to sort of come up with systems to try and counteract that. So, you know, if I say, hey, do we skip ahead? And one person comments and says, nah, I don't want you to skip ahead. Well, it's like one person has commented, so I can really only go on that. But what about the 200 other people that watch it regularly? What do they think? You know, I really don't know. So that's why I'm saying, whoops, I just whacked the mic because I'm Italian and my hands always have to be moving. Sorry for that. So that's why I'm saying let's make my vote count for 2, so you guys kind of have to beat me. If someone else says, hey, yeah, let's skip ahead, that'd be really cool, well, then we're going to need 4 people saying, no, don't skip ahead. Hope you understand what I'm getting at here. So that's the deal there. I'm tempted to leave this episode where it is here and just, keep it short so that, we can figure out, we can get the answer to the question I just asked you, and we can, jump back into it in the next episode and have some good times, hopefully. But, maybe we can just build a couple things. I want to build something up on the roof, so we may as well, at the very least, actually get up there. Concrete stairs? Is this one of the things that have been added? Concrete stairs? That'd be really cool. I'd love concrete stairs. Otherwise, do we have any other type of stairs? No, it's just that. Where are we going to get concrete from, guys? Alright. Miscellaneous. That's not concrete, though. So let's mark it. We are already... no, don't do that. We are already searching for concrete, so... What's going to have concrete in it? There's got to be one. I think I'm going to have to look it up in the wiki or whatnot. There's got to be a reliable source for concrete, unless it's a matter of, like, building up a settlement and then your settlers scavenge it for you. I'm not sure if I like that. Alright, so I think for now, we'll sort it out later. Like, we'll replace it later. But for now, we really do need a way to get up there. And this always takes me forever, because it's like, it's just too high, so we can't do it with one staircase. And I want the staircase to be sort of front and center, so it's easy and safe to get up to the top. But I also don't want it to be in the way of anything. This is not easy. Maybe if I just put it here. And then another one? Is that how we'll do it? Turn around, please. No. Let me like that. Stop it. Come on, man. Stop it. Fallout 4, why do you hate me? Doesn't want to do it, guys. Maybe this way. You gotta... Dude, it should snap on. Wrong way, man. I've reached all and lost. That's so annoying. Why won't it do what I want it to do? Hey. Oh, no. Boom. Finally. That was obnoxious. And then still, it's like, it's a little bit high, but we'll have to go with it. Can we not do that? There we go. That's what I want to do, like, exactly. No! This is terrible. Move it, please. There we go. And then we do... See, it's not perfect because I want to be like you. This is nice and flat, and I'd like that to be flat. So, I suppose we can, like, stare down to it. That'll work, right? Maybe a little bit of this action? Can we... Does it... No? Doesn't let us snap on again? That's obnoxious. That'll work. Okay. Let's scrap that. Throw in a bit of that. And now, we should be able to... Yeah, for now, at least. I mean, if it really pisses me off, I can fix it up later. We've run out of wood. Story of my life. But I'm sure you get the idea, you know. We've got this shitty sort of floor thing up here. I don't know what we can do up here. We can We can maybe turn it into bedrooms. Not that we need it, because we've got robots and whatnot, but we might be able to do something fun up here. Hey, maybe we do actually turn this into our arena. And then up here we sort of build up further, and up there we have some sort of throne or something to look down and on our arena thing. This can be our dojo. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.